one. We're at the Science City for the kids.
A little higher. Starts out slow, gets faster, kind of like a bouncing ball. Obviously, he's not very impressed, but these little guys, they will nest inside of a little crack in like a hollow of a tree or in the Sonora Desert in the saguaro cactus holes. Yeah. Great observation. Yeah, he actually came to us because he had a broken wing, and he was brought to a wildlife rehabber, somebody that takes care of hurt or orphaned or sick wild animals. And he had a broken wing, and it healed badly, and they couldn't fix it so that he could fly again. So they asked us if we would take him because they want to release animals and put them in the wild, but if they can't, they really can't just house them because they need to keep bringing in new animals that need help. So that's where we get a lot of our birds, actually, for programs and for exhibits and stuff, from rehabbers. So that's why he has that weird, funky little wing. Yeah.
Is it male or female?
He's a male, but that's an awesome question. These guys actually look identical. The females are a tiny bit bigger because they have to be carried the weight of the eggs before they lay them. Yeah.
What's his name?
His name is Little Albert, or Little Al for short. Little Al, yes.
Why is it so small?
It's just the way they're made. So this is as big as they get. They have a lot of tiny owls in our desert, and probably because a lot of them do nest in holes, like the burrowing owl that Lydia mentioned. You know, they'll actually borrow squirrel or rodent holes. These guys will use little cactus holes or their little tree holes to live in. Yeah.
How old did you say?
You know, we don't know for sure. He came to us as an adult. But they could live in captivity, they could live 15. We have actually one of his buddies who is retired, but I swear that owl just keeps going. He's 19 years old now. Yeah, we took him off use because we're like, oh, he's old, he needs some retirement. He's still going strong. So, yeah.
It is already an adult.
Yes, he is 1 or 2, right, in a day. And so the babies just grew so fast and they just chowed down. And you can imagine a farmer who has barn owls living around the farm would love it because they would kill all those mice that were trying to get into their corn crop. And yeah, so a pair of, I can't remember the statistic right now, but a pair of owls feeding nestlings can eat thousands of rodents in a year, you know, because they're just going out there collecting lots of meat. So how does this guy find those little rodents that he likes to eat? What are his important tools? Yes. So this is the animal that
I don't know if I said it loud enough, but this is the Science City they have every month for the kids.
A different shape than the box face was.
They usually come out of Tucson, and they come down and teach them
And
something.
you've got those black lines going back
Different,
around
different
his face.
things every time.
Those are stiff feathers that are right behind his ears. So like if you guys do this with your hands and you kind of cup your ears behind your hands,
Pretty neat birds.
or in front of your hands,
That little was cool.
this is sort of how his sound catching ears work. His feathers are kind of like palms of your hands that channel sound into your ear. So that helps him to collect sound. And some owls have such good hearing that scientists have taken, you know, mice and let them go in a completely darkened room, and the owls can catch the mice just with their alone. Hear the mice skittering on the ground. Hawks and eagles and falcons do not have framed wings, but owls do. Yeah, they all have. The reason they can do that head spinning thing is that they have more bones in their neck than we do. They have 7 extra bones compared to ours. Yes. This is little owl.
I get the milk.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, he's waking up. He's kind of groggy.
Pretty cool.
Unfortunately,
No,
I can't let this
I
pet
think it's
any
a
more
lies.
birds because they just don't like it. But that's why we pass around a lot of stuff. It's okay. I'm flying by you here.
What do you think, buddy? What do you think?
Oh, that was
Uh-oh.
nice. Just watch your step, and I will clean that up later.
It's a cool looking bird.
He's sweet.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Let me get a still picture real quick.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. All of them to have silent flight. This would be a rough kind of roughly like what an eagle or a hawk or a falcon would sound like when they're beating. They don't have any fringe. Things just move through the air and make noise. You guys can all hear that. You got young ears. Look what happens if you have fringe on your wing. Yeah, so this is just a silly human simulation, right? Nature has perfected this over generations of owls, passing that on and surviving and giving that trait. And so they have excellent wings. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that belief in himself.
That's like blue, exactly. Like, from
Can I
real.
move it forward just a little bit? Hold on, honey. I know. I know there's trees in here. Trees? Yes. All right. So I am first of all going to point out where you can find this bird in the wild. I know you're trying to show me all your tricks. If you guys, I said you're right here. If you guys went south into Mexico about 12 hours in a car, that's where you would find this stuff. You guys live at the edge of our desert. And where do you normally find parrots? What kind of environment are they in? Yes. Yeah, so that's exactly where he lives. It's a rainforesty environment. It's a little bit more dry there than, say, the Amazon, but that's where you would find this guy. So what do they eat? What's that beak good for? What do you think? Nuts and seeds. So right now I have a tropical rainforest peanut. Oh,
Look at that.
No, this is not from anywhere that he would find food, but can you show us your wing now? So
That's
your wing
pretty.
is in perfect shape. You need to appreciate your wing, thank you. Now watch what he does when I give him a peanut. You guys have all eaten peanuts in the shell, right? He is super equipped. His beak can bite down to 300 pounds of pressure per square inch. He could break open a walnut in the shell if he wanted to. And so he's really good at cracking open a peanut because it's super easy. He holds his food in his feet like we hold a sandwich. And parrots are the only bird family that can do that. All other birds kind of bring their face to their feet wherever they're perched. So he's very clever that way. He has 2 toes that point forward and 2 that point back to help him hold food and hold perches. And you probably noticed that he was on the top for a while and he used his beak like a third hand. And walk down the branch and walk back up. So they'll use that beak for cracking open their food, but also as a climbing tool. So when he's out there in the forest, he has to remember where the food is. Their territory can be huge. These guys are super social and they hang out with a group of other birds, other parrots. And if they live in a rainforest, it's not like an apple orchard where every tree has fruit all for like months at a time. It's more like there's one tree over here that's ripe with fruit, and then one way over here that's ripe with fruit. And they have to kind of remember where that is. It's like if you go to your favorite store, you know where your cereal aisle is, and you know where you like to get your milk, and you know where you like to get your crackers and all that stuff. So he has to remember that stuff. And his territory might be as big as the whole Safford Valley, right? From like the top of Mount Graham all the way to Pima to here. So he has to like have this really good map in his brain of where the food is. And he has to learn where it is and where it's right up here. So how many people in here have ever known somebody who has a parrot up? So this is a harder nut. And I want you to show us your foot. Can you show us your foot, please? Thank you. 2 toes forward, 2 toes back. Whoa, I almost dropped. I'm sorry. So he's going to hold that and feel with his beak for the weak spot in the shell. And then he'll dramatically crack it open. He uses his tongue to kind of hold on to the nut, and then he positions his beak on either side and uses like the roof of his mouth or the roof of his beak to find a, to hold it against, and then he jabs at it with his lower beak. Is like a fingertip. It's dry and really sensitive, so he can feel for weaknesses and what he's eating. There he goes. He's got it now. Oh, boy, you're very talented.
Sound like he said thank you.
So So if you guys, after all of that, yeah, they're kind of waterproof. Yeah, some ducks are very waterproof. Yeah, and some other diving birds have really good waterproofing on their feathers.
Don't put that oil.
Excellent. Someone wearing pink and red just walked up, so he's like, I'm gonna do my head shake. I'm gonna get my face blushing.
Some
So
skulls.
his face gets really bright red when he
Look at this wing.
we call that his bat bird imitation because he goes upside down like a bat. Yeah. It's funny. So those.
There's a duck skull.
Yeah. I know. Wouldn't that be weird to have your eyes on the side?
Uneven, looks like.
You'd have to look at people like from the side.
Those.
And those little black lines on his
Sharp,
face are
sharp.
his feathers. They're really slender little feathers.
Oh, there we go.
Your legs here.
Look at this little tiny one. Oh, it's real little. I don't know what that goes to. Let's see, a cardinal. Let's see a cardinal right there.
You know, we haven't actively
Duck foot.
trained him to because we know that we use him mostly in schools and we never get a word in edgewise. And he like started going back and forth with the crowd. But he talks when he's bored. He knows a few phrases like hello and how are you. So like when I'm driving here and he's kind of hasn't interacted with me for a while and we're just going down the highway, I'll hear from the back seat, how are you? Like, what's going on?
That was pretty cool. Kids do this every month with something different. It's a really neat program that they have. You guys have a good one. We'll see you later.